Hey folks, it's Mark Cavalier here, and we're just coming back with our Fortitude Friday weekly updates. I apologize. Last week we actually were so busy, I completely forgot about this, and so we want to give you the weekly updates from the Sidewalk, from the mobile unit, and we've had a lot going on this week. And so one story that I really want to share, actually just happened this morning, and so I actually want to bring back onto the screen here. Our intern supervisor, Hustini, who's with us, and I'm going to pull her up. Right, let's see if I can do this from my phone today. So let's see if this works. All right, oh, there you are.
Hi.
So how are you doing, Hustini?
I'm doing good, and yourself? It's a little
Good. Well,
loud.
I'm not able to hear you on my end, but I think we got a couple people watching. Let me know in the comments if you can hear Hustini. We're doing this live. You can hear me, Hustini?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay. And okay, let's see. I don't want to make sure you're not muted or anything. Somebody comment real quick, and if you're on YouTube or Facebook, can you hear Hustini as well? Say hi again, Hustini.
Hi.
If they can hear you, that's fine. We'll keep going.
Okay.
What the heck? Hold on. Sorry, guys. We're doing this live, so you know we're actually live when we're having these challenges. But why can't I hear you? Oh, hold on. I know why. Okay, go. Okay, we can hear you. Go say something again.
Hi.
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay.
Awesome.
There was a problem on my end. Sorry, guys. Okay, so real quick, can you share a little bit of the story that happened this morning? Because I got a call and it was kind of a crazy situation. I want people to hear about it.
I know. I apologize for that. We call you and then we hang up on you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It happened.
It was a difficult situation. It was something new. You know, you never know when we're gonna get there at the sidewalk. It was mostly. It was. I got to talk to them mostly. Like I'm so thankful that Anna was able to help me here, because they came here into the mobile unit and he was doing mostly the talking, you know,
And when you say he and they, like, so this was a couple?
Yeah, the couple that we got this morning.
Okay.
He was doing mostly the talking, and she was just with her face, like looking down, shaking, and you know, I kind of took the initiative. I was like, hey, like, is it okay if you step out of the mobile unit so I could talk to her personal? And he was super nice. He said, yeah. And that's when her whole like body changed and her personality and everything. She's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to have the abortion. I actually want to keep this baby. He's the one that is making me do it. And I got the chance to talk to them, and it was kind of like a misunderstanding from both sides. And they decided to keep the baby. They have a lot of problems in their relationship, but abortion is out of the table.
Wow. So okay, I just want to recap this. So initially, a couple, a boyfriend and girlfriend, got on the mobile unit. He was kind of saying things indicating that he felt like they should have the abortion, and she kind of was indicating she didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go ahead.
He was mostly like, because he's 18, he's turning 19 in 2 weeks. He was mostly about worry that how am I going to support it? How am I going to do this? I'm 19, I'm going to school, and it was kind of like a confusing way, because she wanted to have a pretend abortion.
Yeah.
She wanted to go inside and then and paid everything, and then tell the doctors or the nurses to just sign the paper and actually not have the abortion. And that's when I called you to make sure, like, I think that's pretty much illegal, you know, like it could get the clinic in trouble and everything.
Yeah. Okay, so so first you sensed that something was a little off, and so you had the wisdom to think, okay, maybe we should talk to her by herself. And he got off the unit, and that's when she kind of started opening up that she did not want the abortion under any circumstances. She was basically being pressured by this guy, right?
It was mostly, I don't want to say being pressured by him, because that's what I thought first. But
Yeah.
when I talked to him, it seems like both of them didn't know what they wanted exactly.
Okay.
Like, she's like, I want the abortion, but she was saying just that because she didn't want to have him with her.
Right.
It's kind of confusing. It was a confusing.
Yeah, well, and it's always confusing. And honestly, I mean, a lot of times I've heard so many stories like that where somebody they ended up going through the abortion just because nobody really ever made it clear. Like, and sometimes neither the guy nor the girl wanted it. but they just both thought that was what the other person wanted or what was best, and they kind of both went along with it. Only afterwards did they realize that neither of them really wanted it in the first place, but they weren't communicating. And so you guys were able to communicate, get that communication going. And for a while, seemed like it was kind of tense. There was some emotions were kind of high.
It was a little tense, not gonna lie. It was a little tense because she didn't want to have the abortion, and then he was really open about it. Like, he's like, I want her to have it, but I got to have a one-on-one with each of them, and
Wow.
then she went inside because I guess she wanted to do the fake abortion thing, and I was like, girl, that's not gonna work, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when we contact you, and they came out. They were
And I
arguing
just
a little bit.
so her idea, she was kind of so desperate or feeling so kind of without an option and didn't know how to talk to this guy. So she was actually thinking, I want to go in, have him pay the $700 and just pretend that I went through with it when I actually didn't, just to avoid having that conversation with him. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then in the situation they went, I don't know, I didn't see them going inside the clinic, and they went back. They started kind of like arguing, and that's when Anna came, and literally she talked to the guy and I talked to the girl, and at some point they got together, and that's when Anna was like, look, is abortion still like in the table? And they're like, no, we want to keep the baby.
Wow.
And that's when we're like, okay, this situation, you guys, I know you guys don't want to be together, it's hard, but the first thing first come, it's the baby.
Yeah.
You guys have to work it out for the baby.
Right.
And we connect them to Guiding Star, Edward. So
that's amazing. I'm so proud of you, Justine. You guys handled that whole situation, and it was Jessica's day off today, and she's so amazing. She actually started to come in even on her day off because of the situation, but you guys handled it even before she got there. So super proud of you. And by the end of it, had you guys not been there, it sounded like she was going to go in. And did she? Am I right? Did she express some concern that if she did try to kind of do this trick where she went in and paid for it, she was also worried though that the clinic then might try to like make her go through with it, even though she didn't want it?
I was concerned because I was kind of concerned, like, okay, they might say. I don't think they will say yes to it because it could get the doctor in so much trouble, especially like a lawsuit, and that's the last thing he needs for all the lawsuits that he has now.
No kidding.
And I was like, no, they're probably gonna pressure her, you know?
Sure.
They're probably gonna pressure, like, oh no, you need to have this abortion because look at, like, they were gonna take advantage of her and of her situation. And that's kind of like, I didn't want her to go inside because of that.
Right.
And I'm glad she didn't.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. So I'm just amazed. So if you guys had not been there, the interns in the mobile unit, it's very likely they would have both gone into the facility, and she would have still been feeling pressured. It's very likely that it's possible that the clinic, they're counseling women to make that choice as well for the financial profit. So between her boyfriend not having the counsel of you guys and the staff, I mean, who knows what could have happened? She may have very well been pressured into having that abortion just through the situation, and now because you're able to talk to her and the boyfriend and separate them and get them communicating, they're going to Guiding Star. And I think Anna even said that he made the statement that if they have the baby, he wanted to be there 1,000% for his kid, which was like totally different than how that conversation started.
Yeah, totally different.
Wow. Well, thank you for being there, Christine, and Janine, and all the interns, Anna, and everyone who was there. You guys are amazing.
Thank you, Mark.
And this is just really goes to show why this is so important and the difference that having you and the mobile unit there can make. I mean, and we've only been there for like 5 weeks now, a little over a month. And this is huge. So
and
thank you.
I've seen how we're getting busier. So that's good.
Yeah. Well, amen. Well, I'll let you go, Justini. But God bless you, and thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, bye-bye. Go ahead and end it on your end because I'm on my phone. I don't know if I can. Oh, there we go. Remove from. Okay. So real quick, guys, I just want to remind everybody, this is why it's so important to have the mobile unit out on the sidewalk. You've heard the stories. We know, right? Like, we've got a whole literally state-of-the-art mobile medical clinic on the sidewalk with an amazing ultrasound machine right there to give women that window into the womb. I showed you on our webcast, we've got now even that technology that lets us text the 3D and 4D videos and images directly to her cell phone, so she can immediately start sharing, bonding with her baby and sharing that. It's amazing how that works. But adding medical staff, we've got nurse, we've got 2 sonographers, we've got all the medical liability insurance and all those things. So our expenses, our costs have just skyrocketed. And we've got our whole team to keep every day that facility is open to keep it covered. And so we've got to keep it sustained now. And so as I've already been, you should be getting the emails that we're having our Must Dash for Life. And this is your opportunity to help us sustain this now. There's a lot of organizations that get these mobile units and they're just parked in a garage, sometimes 5-6 days a week, sometimes longer. I just heard recently of a place where they have a mobile unit and they're only running it 2 days a month, because that's all they can afford, because they were able to raise the funds to get the unit, but they're not able to sustain it. So we have to make sure that we're able to sustain this mobile medical operation. And so this Must Dash for Life is that chance to do that. So we've seen this work in Houston, again, where they raise $150,000 and they run 2 mobile units and a building, and they're going to add a 3rd mobile unit. And it's because of these events, but it's because everybody who supports their mission registers, signs up, spreads the word, shares the links, invites other people to be a part of it, and then also sponsors. So if you have a business or something, we need sponsors for the event. That's one way. We need you to register. That's the second way. And if you're not able to do either of that, the third option is to just donate, because we have to hit a goal of $100,000 by June 19th. So that's about 5 weeks out, little less. But next week on midnight, May 19th, the deadline for the early bird registration cost is going to go up. The price goes up to register. So right now it's $30. That covers your t-shirt, it covers your medal, it covers all the cost of the event to make sure you're going to have it's like basically like paying for your ticket to participate. And midnight, May 19th, that cost goes up. So make sure you go right now, must-forlife.com, so you can catch that early bird pricing. Because on May 19th, we are now 1 month away from the event. And so when we're 1 month out, that's kind of like the official launch date, where the price goes up to $35. And then if you wait till the very last day, it goes up to $40. So by all means, go right now while it's still only $30 to register. Again, that's going to get you your awesome Mustache for Life t-shirt, your medal for walking and running the 5K. But like I've been telling everybody, running is optional. The running part is optional, so you can still participate. There's going to be a lot of food and fun. We're going to have the guest speaker, Dr. Pat Castle, who's on our webcast, is coming down in person. He was the Weapons of Mass Destruction Defense Officer closest to Osama bin Laden on September 11th, and now he runs Life Runners, which is one of the largest pro-life memberships in the world. Really, really awesome guy, amazing speaker. You're going to want to be there just to hear Dr. Pat, even if nothing else. There's going to be food, a lot of fun games. Rebecca, our community engagement manager, has been working on all kinds of fun stuff to make sure that everybody's going to have fun, a lot of fun for the kids, jumping balloons, big things like that. It's going to be a big, fun family day out at Escalante Park. And there's a chance to run and walk if you're up for that. So I just want to say it again, must-forlife.com. Spread the word too. If you go to that site, there's also some PDFs you can download that include letters to help. So you could even help recruit sponsors. If you know businesses and people who might support this, this is a chance to get the community involved and say, hey, look, there's this awesome new nonprofit service that is a medical facility now with our medical directors, and we're providing free pregnancy tests, free ultrasounds to women and couples facing crisis pregnancies, and they're doing this free of charge as a nonprofit. Can you be a sponsor? It's $250 or more, and we're trying to get more and more support and awareness just in the community. So you can even just do that. Go print out the letter. There's a letter in there that I wrote that says, hey, this is what's happening. This is how you can help, and start handing that out to business owners, and getting folks, getting people to register for teams. And again, like this, everybody always says, what can I do? What more can I do to help the cause? What more can I do to help, moms and babies in the area? What more this is it. This is your chance. This is the more. This is the more you can do. It's super easy. Mustacheforlife.com. Register, donate, sponsor, and then help get more people to register, donate, and sponsor. That's it. It's only for 1 month. So go right now. And that being said, spread the word, share this video. And you just heard the story from Hustini. This morning, a woman was almost coerced, pressured into having an abortion that she did not want. So it turns out the boyfriend is willing to step up. He just needed a little bit of empowerment as well. They needed someone to help consult them and get them communicating together. And a life has been spared now. Generations have been spared. So let's keep it going and let's keep it up. And with that, God bless you guys, and thank you for your prayers and support. Spread the word, share the video.